Okay, topic 2 of module 1 from the GCSE is called finding the median from grouped frequency tables. Hopefully you've already looked at topic 1, which is finding the mean. This is very similar. So just to remind ourselves what the median is. The mean and median are both kinds of average. Average is just a general term that means mean, median, or mode, which we'll do next. And the median is the one that's the middle value when you put the numbers in order. So just write that down if you're taking notes, pause the film, and moving on. So to find the median of those numbers, we just put them in order first, and then the one in the middle is 9, so that's the median. Write that down if you're taking notes. Sometimes there are two numbers in the middle. So like this set of data, 44 and 52 are both in the middle. So you just take the average, the mean average of the two numbers. So you go halfway between 44 and 52. 44 plus 52 divided by 2 is 48. 48's in the middle of the two middle ones. So that is the median. Write that down. Pause the film if you need to. So just to illustrate this, if there's 3 values, the middle one's the second one. If there's 5 values, the middle one's the third one. So therefore, if there are 4 values, the middle one is halfway between the third and the fourth one, so the 2.5th one if you like. Now a lot of people would just look at 4 and say, well, half of 4 is 2, so the middle one must be the second one. But you can see from these 4 in a line that if you just take the second one, it's not quite in the middle. The middle has to be halfway between the second one and the third one. The median of 7 values is the fourth value. The median of 9 values is the seventh value. And we can generalize that into a formula. If you've got n values, then the middle one is the n plus 1th value. So if we had 1,000 values, we just stick 1,000 into that formula. 1,000 plus 1 divided by 2, and that would tell you which one is the middle one. So just pause the film and write that down if you're taking notes. Now remember, we were working with things that weren't individual values, but they were in groups. So when we've got just groups, we can't find the middle value because we don't know what all the original values were. We can just find out what the group with the middle value is. So when our data is grouped into categories in a table, we can't find an exact median, only a median category. Just write that down and moving on. So this is what we did last time in film number 1. We had various people with amounts of dollars. We knew they were between 0 and 10, or 10 and 20, or 20 and $30, but we didn't know exactly how much they had. What we did last time was to guess that they all had the middle amount, multiply that out to find out how much money there was in total, and then we divided that by the number of people to find the mean. That's what we did last time. This time we're going to forget those 2 columns and just concentrate on the categories and the number of people in those categories. So in that first category, you've got the first 4 people. So you've got person 1 to person 4. In the next category, you've got the next 6 people. So if the last category ended with person 4, then the next one's got to start with person 5. And then you don't just go person 5 plus 6 makes person 11, because remember, you're counting the 2 end people. So 6 people is number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Next group is, well, it's got to start with person number 11, and then 10 more people takes it up to person number 20, not number 21. In fact, if you look down the end here, you can see that person 4 is the last person, and then 6 more people. 4 plus 6 takes it to person 10 for the last person of the next group. So if you want to add the number of people to find out what the next group should be, then add it to the end number of the last group, not the first number of the new group. So next group, it's got to start with person 21, because the last group ended with person number 20, and then 9 more people, so the last group ended with person 20, the next group has got to end with person 29. And 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, that makes 9 people. The last two groups, person 30 to person 32, person 33 to person 34, and that all checks out because person 34 should be the last person because there are 34 people in the whole thing. Now remember that little formula we had, n plus 1 over 2. So to find out which person the middle one is, you just go 34 plus 1 divided by 2. So the middle person is person number that, which is person number 17.5. Now, where is person number 17.5? He's in that group, person number 11 to person number 20. And that group is for people with $20 to $30. So the median group is that one because it's got the middle person in it. So you can just write that down. While you're writing that down, I'll just explain. The median is all about having the numbers in order, and the numbers in this table are already in order because it starts with the people with the least money, 0 to 10, and then it goes up in steps to the people with the most money, 50 to 100. So the median needs the numbers to be in order, but the numbers are in order in this table. So, moving on, just to confirm, the median category is X more than or equal to 20, but less than and not equal to 30. Write that down. And then there should be some questions.